Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and today we are going to be talking about politics. And yes, I know what you may be thinking, why on earth are we talking about politics, on a gaming channel? Well, I've decided to do something different. Instead of just doing gaming, let's do other stuff. Also, this is gonna be like my new news to my channel, as you can obviously tell by the start. So, first of all, Donald Trump won the election. And I know most of you, if not all of you, in England would be outraged by that. People who are watching me right now, you'd be outraged by this. And you just have to remember, we're in Britain, right? We are in, like, England. He's in America. So, I don't think he can do anything to us, as long as all of us are, staying sane and, not being racist to each other, because just because Donald Trump is president in America doesn't mean we should be racist in England. So, yeah, that's just what I think, really. But I don't think we should get really too worked up about this. Start saying like, oh, I think we should have a person like Donald Trump, because that would be catastrophic. It really would be. Like, I live in England, and I'm happy to live in England now. Like, people who hate England, I guess you now have a reason to like England now, so that's at least good for you. Anyways, as what I was going to say before, do not give up on what you want to do, okay? You just keep doing what you want to do. Just because Donald Trump is now president does not mean that you should change your, what job you want to do now. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that he controls your life now, okay? Like, and I'm talking about the people in America, okay? In England, we're okay, because we're in England. America, that's your problem, not ours. So, what I really need to say here is that we shouldn't be afraid, right? I mean, obviously by my YouTube icon you can tell that I am obviously black, and I am black, yes. And yeah, I obviously know that Donald Trump is racist, I know that much. But I'm not going to say like everything like Black Lives Matter or anything. I'm not going to say that. Instead, all lives matter, okay? Because all lives do matter. And that's what we should really think about here, because all lives matter. We shouldn't forget that we are the human race we are all people. We are all the same. We are born the same way, probably. Sorry for people who aren't born the same way as some people, not trying to bully you or anything. But we are all human beings, so we should just, not be racist to each other just because of our color of skin. We should, accept each other, just help each other out. Just because Donald Trump is president doesn't mean that we should not help each other out. For the people in America that are being racist to some people, like, I've seen some videos about some a crowd of people during one of Trump's rallies being racist and all that, saying get out of America and all that. And yeah, that is really racist, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, I cannot stand that. I was actually pretty angry at that. But it doesn't mean that you should like get all worked up about it, because if you live in Britain, just be thankful that you live in Britain and not in America. And yeah, just don't be angry, okay? Because what you have to just think now, that there will be some police officers that might be racist, yes. And there'll also be police officers who aren't racist and who understand what is going on, and they feel that this is a very bad thing and what is going on now is not right. So they will jump in and help. Do not worry, because as I said before, we are a human race, and we have messed up a lot of things on Earth, but we cannot mess up each other. Because think of a world with one race. That would be very boring. It really would be. No matter what race you are, if the world is just with one race, that would be pretty boring. And that's what we have to think about here. If we have one race of people on Earth, it would be boring because there's no culture. There's no difference. It's like technically seeing yourself everywhere you go. Think of a world where everyone looks just like you and acts just like you, or at least just looks like you. That would be pretty boring. It really would be, and I don't think a lot of people would want that. And some of us, yeah, we're also humans, so don't forget that no matter what color of skin you are still human. But Donald Trump is what, some people would say Donald Trump is like Hitler in a way. And yeah, okay, in some parts of, how he's like, I guess you would recall him as being like Hitler. Yeah, I understand that, but he's not completely Hitler. He isn't going to be like a dictator. He isn't going to kill people, because that's just not what he would do. He's just the president. He's not freaking Hitler. And this is America we're talking about, and we are friends with America, but that doesn't mean that we'd copy every single thing that America would do. So that's just really what I wanted to say. Despite the fact of what's going on in the election and how people are just angry and all that outrage, I understand you. Do not get angry so much of that, he's president. As long as you're in England, just be thankful you're in England. And just be happy, really. Be safe, even if you're in America. Just be safe, no matter who you are. Stick up for what you believe in. Go for your dreams, all that thing that every other person would say. Go with what you want to do, okay? So you guys, just subscribe, stay safe.